my channel. My name is Foxy and this is Foxy Books and Planning. Today I'm going to do a stash video that's going to be in two parts. The first part is my stash currently, and my second part is going to be a mini haul from Diamond Art Club. I ordered 3 pictures and some diamond organizers from them this morning, and I wanted to show y'all what I got when it comes in. So to get started, I wanted to do my Hynyens since I still have them all on their little foam cores. If you can see, this is how the Hynyens come. I really love the fact that they come on foam cores because it means that I don't have to unwrap them and hang them up right away. And I don't have to worry about storing them for long periods of time and them getting wrinkled. And as you can see, I haven't even pulled them out of the plastic they came in yet. I just don't see the point of doing that, especially because with Hynynen, they don't send you a inventory sheet. They send you the inventory on the side of your painting, like so. And so I did my inventory on the plastic. And so when I open these, I can actually get rid of my little inventory checks and still see my symbols clearly. So this first one is a 48 color 60 by 45 of a vase of flowers. I really like doing these kinds of diamond paintings, and I really like these kinds of pictures because it's like doing classical art, but it's not a famous work of art like Starry Night or Girl with the Diamond Earring or so on. It's kind of a classic piece of art that goes with a lot of different rooms, so it doesn't matter if it gets hung up or not in my house. It could go in someone else's house, and I'm not necessarily worried about what their decor is because I know the picture will most likely go with it. The next Hynynen is a 45 color 50 by 50. I call this one Steampunk Girl. It's really like a steampunk tailor or fantasy tailor. I'm really excited to do her just because of all the quirky elements in it and the fact that it's an unusual color palette. Next one, I have this one labeled as Watercolor Street and Car. It's a 30 color 45 by 60. It's part of a series that you can normally find of all the pictures grouped together, these kind of watercolor-esque scenes. The most popular one I've seen out of that one is either like girl with an umbrella or a couple walking down an avenue. And I really like the fact that it's a lot of different colors. It's not all a study in one color. Alright, next one is one that I'm doing for my spouse whenever I get to it. It is a 47 color 60 by 45 of a kitten looking at his inner tiger. It's very similar to what I see a lot of people do of a kitten looking into a puddle with the tiger looking back. I liked this one just because it was a different theme and it wasn't as dark as the puddle pictures I've seen. Next is a 48 color 60 by 45 that I have labeled as Alice in Wonderland. I really like this one because it actually doesn't have any black at all in it, and it's very colorful and very interesting. I'm curious to see how all of the detail is going to come out in a 45 by 60. I'm really hopeful it'll turn out okay. And I'm sure you've noticed I have written on the cellophane as well the name I have for the painting. That name corresponds to a bag of drills in my storage box that has the same name written on it. And my last Hynynen is a 30 color 30 by 60 of a basket of roses. This is another one I'm really looking forward to doing because it's an odd shape and it's such a simple subject matter that I hope it turns out really well. Alright, next we're going to get into my ever moments. I have all of these kind of laid out on my work desk for my diamond painting, so we'll see how logistics goes. But this first one is a 45 by 60, 35 colors of one that I'm sure a lot of people have seen. It's called Life is What You Bake It, and it's a chalkboard painting. I'll pull carefully because the paper is ripped. Actually, I'll go from the bottom up because that'll probably be easier to see. I love Hynynen paintings. I've always been really impressed with them. especially their quality. And I'm super excited about this one because even though it's a chalkboard painting, there's almost no black in it. The majority of the background color is navy blue, and I think it's going to turn out amazing when it's done, especially because it won't be so dark. And I'm sure you can see it. It's really obvious and graphic what it is. And I have found with diamond painting that the more graphic your subject matter is, the better the overall picture. Not to say that like photographs don't turn out well. It's just like if you're doing like pop art or a cartoon, it tends to look better in the end than you would anticipate something like that looking. All right, my next one is another Ever moment. It's a 40 by 60. That's 34 colors. This one is some spectacles on some books. I'll peel the paper back so y'all can see. This is one I bought for myself because I really wanted to put something like this in my office. And now that I'm looking at it, like it looks pretty good on camera, but to me it seems a little dark. I'll have to actually do it to see how it turns out. It is only 34 colors, which I would have expected a little bit more, just with the gradations of the gray, of the browns and whatnot. And in the little thumbnail picture, here, let me push my papers back and then I'll pull up that little thumbnail for you. I would expect a little bit more detail, but I know with the size I wasn't going to get all of the detail. But yeah, so I am excited to do that one. I'm a little hesitant with how dark it looks, but I always tell myself to give myself a second and remind myself that it'll probably turn out just fine in the end. I just have to finish it before I can pass judgment. This next one is from Paint with Diamonds. This is actually the first diamond painting I ever bought because it took almost 2 months to ship to me, including I think the one on the bottom of the pile was the other one in the shipment. This was supposed to be a Christmas present from my mom. I am not happy with it at all. I'm just going to peel the paper off entirely. We'll put it back later. So this is one that I've seen all over the place on AliExpress. Like, it's essentially a bowl of hydrangeas. And hydrangeas are my mother's favorite flower. And I was really excited to do this for her. And then I got it, and I know it reads a little bit better on camera than it does in person. But in person, the canvas, it's super wrinkled from shipping. And I'm really disappointed with the lack of detail given the size. It was like, I expected it to be a little bit better overall with the definition in the petals, the definition between the flowers and the bowl, and then the background. Because everything is such a similar color palette, it's really hard to tell where the plant ends, where the bowl starts, basically where everything is, which is a problem if you're trying to make something recognizable. So that's the little thumbnail. I'll include a picture right here of what it looks like online. But yeah, I'm really disappointed with this one. I'm sure I'll get to it eventually. I just have no desire to do it now because I was so disappointed with how the picture turned out. And I'll link it down below. There was another diamond painter online who did a comparison across different shops where she wanted to show you like why choosing your shop is so important. Where she did a comparison of a blood elf from World of Warcraft custom across 2 shops. And basically was like, see, this one's a lot more black because I didn't want to have to do all the color, and this one's much more detailed. And I think that's what happened with Paint with Diamond, was they didn't want to make it super detailed, because if it was super detailed, that would mean more colors, more drills, more packaging, and overall more expense. So this next one, oh wait, before I go, that hydrangea is a 40 by 60, and I will leave a note about how many colors there are. Just because they don't have it written on the canvas and I'm going to have to count. This next one is another Ever moment. It's a 55 by 70 of 34 colors. It's this stack of books with this teacup, Let me see if I can get this without ripping. Because I hate when the paper rips. Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to pull the paper all the way down for this one. As you can see, it's a really pastel kind of stack of books with a rose and a teacup, and it's a very peachy, warm background. This was another one that I thought would look really cool in my office. It also kind of looked cool in our living room. And it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. I'm a little skeptical, but like I said, I try and reserve my judgment until I've actually done the paintings. But this rose is the exact same color as the background up here. And I'm kind of worried that with the way they've made their color choices, the China Cup, the rose, and the rose are going to end up blending into the background. But like I said, I'll do it. I'll see how it comes out. I'll update you. And all right, my next ever moment is a 50 by 60. It's this colorful dragon. I know I've seen a lot of people show this one. I was really excited for it just because I haven't done a painting yet that's been just like a in-your-face rainbow of color. And I'm really looking forward to doing this one because it is so colorful. And one of the things that I've really wanted to do since I started diamond painting is a super colorful one, and I just haven't had one yet that's been this colorful. My current work in progress, which I showed in my diamond paint along setup video, is pretty colorful. I just haven't gotten to that section yet. I'm still working on the hair, and who knows, maybe I'll find out that I hate doing colorful stuff when I get to that section. Alright, I've got 4 left. My 2 really big ones are next. These 2 are from, I believe it's called Kuefe, or Kufki, or something like that. I'll put the shop name on the screen for you all. They're both 100 by 55, so they're absolutely huge. I can't fit them all in one screen. And these are both Witcher images. So Witcher, the video game that came out 3 years ago, I want to say. It's my favorite video game ever. I'm still working on my playthrough, mostly because I've had multiple games deleted where I've either had a game error or I'm a completionist, so I'm doing every single side mission, every single unknown area, every single whatever. So this is my first one. So this is actually a series of 3 portraits, which is why it's so big. I went super big so I could get all the detail I wanted. And this is the first one. So this series, this is kind of like our female hero in the Witcher game. And I liked these because they're a really close-up portrait up top, and then there's a scene down below. And part of the reason I went so big with this was because I wanted to make sure these bottom scenes came out really well. I'm hoping they're going to come out okay. They look really good on camera. They don't look as good in person. They look a little muddled. But they look great on camera, so I'm going to cross my fingers and hope. And I'm not going to pull it the rest of the way because, as you can see, I've got a couple of big rips in my top piece. But this is what it's supposed to look like. I'll throw an actual picture of a better image because my camera is not focusing. Yeah, I'll throw the thumbnail up so you guys can see it, but it's Ciri, Yennefer, and Triss, and then Geralt. And then I think the underpinnings, well, I can pull the whole underpinning back. It's the top one that I've got issues with. Alright, yeah, so we have Geralt entering the throne room in Vizima, Geralt fighting the Griffin, and then Geralt against some of the ghouls. Like I said, really looking forward to doing that one. The other one, my other Witcher one, was part of the promotional materials for the game. This is also, like I said, 100 by 55. Please focus. Focus. And then I'll throw the picture up so y'all can see it, so we can get on with the reveal. So this is the promotional image of Geralt, basically on a mountainside, drawing his swords, about to fight a griffin. And then you've got Yennefer and Ciri in the background. Let's see how far I can pull this without ripping anything. And that is as far as I dare go. But like, as you can see, there's Yennefer over here, Geralt's in the middle, drawing his sword, and then you have Ciri and the griffin. And it's a really nice mountainy scene. I'm not quite sure what you would actually call it. It's pastoral, that's what we'll call it. It's a pastoral scene of a man about to fight a mythical lion bird. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was struggling with the contact paper and didn't think you all wanted to watch me struggle for 20 minutes with some contact paper. My last two are my works in progress. So this first one is my other paint with diamonds. Purchased, this was my spouse's dad's Christmas present that I stopped working on. I've shown this before. It's a train leaving a station. And this is why I hate paint with diamonds. They're the only freaking place that does this. So as you can see, like, I've just started the upper corner. I started a while ago. The drills are already popping up. And it annoys the crap out of me because, like, I've weighted it with books. I'm about 5 seconds from just sealing it and being done. Let's see if I can get this part to pull off without I give up. Every piece of contact paper on this one is wrinkled. I'm not happy with the quality of the paint with diamonds ones, and I won't be ordering from them again because that's how I do my displeasure. I don't go to customer service because I know their customer service is crud. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to never buy from that company again. And this last one is my other work in progress. It's my London Bridge, which is a 60 by 45 that is 48 colors. As you can see, London Bridge. This one I can actually pull because Johan's contact paper actually doesn't rip every 5 seconds. This one is super brown, super blue. So much blue, but it's a really pretty one and I can't wait to finish it. This one's actually an actual photograph of London Bridge. And so far, like, as you can see, I've only done one top section, so one full strip of contact paper. And I think it's turning out great. I need to go back and finish this section that I started before I moved, before my glue dries out. I might actually do that tonight. But there are all of the current ones in-house. Welcome back to part 2 of my diamond painting stash video. This is actually an unboxing. I just received my Diamond Art Club order and I wanted to show you, and these are the last 3 things that I have in my backlog stash at the moment. So I kind of ordered these on a whim because I was curious and I had never actually ordered. No, I've ordered one thing from Diamond Art Club before, but I hadn't had anything since they had redone their packaging. The last time I ordered, they were doing a clearance sale of all of the things that they had from their initial launch. So the first thing is this 30 slot diamond organizer. I actually got this because one of the paintings in here is one of the Aurora Borealis accented diamonds, and I didn't want to mix those in with my regular diamonds, so I wanted a special holder for them. Alright, and then I have 3 paintings, and I am going to open the boxes and pull the diamonds out and show you all the canvases. So the first one is this guinea pig. It is a 32 by 42 square. I got this for one of my friends who actually has a whole bunch of guinea pigs, and this picture actually looks like one of the guinea pigs she owns. Alright. So yeah, I bought all 3 of these on a whim. I didn't have a code. They weren't having a sale. It was just one of those I had been dying to buy, which means I did not meet my yearly goal of not buying any more diamond paintings until I had worked through my works in progress. But hey, I really can't. It's my own dang fault. Alright, so toolkit comes in every box. And here we have the diamonds. Ooh, I like the mix of colors. I'm not going to do inventories for you just because I know those can be incredibly boring just watching someone do their own inventories. And then this is how the kit comes. I really like their packaging. I would really love for them to do like Hynynen does and put their canvases on foam core, just because I like that extra stability to prevent creasing, but their canvases are supposed to be super soft and easily roll outable. Oh. And then their little thing about how to diamond paint. So this is the first time I've had their like top and canvas. Oh my god, that is amazing. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the canvas actually sparkles. And maybe it's just the paper? No, like the actual canvas. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, so you can see that the actual canvas shimmers. That is so cool. It is not even believable. So yeah, nice little picture. Probably is going to be a break in between a couple of my big ones. I'm hoping that I'll get it done for either like her birthday or Christmas this year. So there is my guinea pig. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where to land these things because I don't have a very big work table for this. The next guy is one I'm going to do for my mom. It's the Yin Yang Owl. It is a 32 by 46 square as well. I got this one for my mom because my mother collects owls and owl memorabilia. And I figured that would be a really cool owl for her to either have in like her office or in like her areas of the house. Just because I know that she really loves them and I really want to do a picture for her. Toolkit. Alright, and here are the diamonds for this one. It's a lot darker, but that's okay. I've actually seen, I'll see if I can find the picture from the diamonds only, but somebody actually posted one of these in one of the diamond painting Facebook groups of this looking done, and this looks so awesome when it's done. And then here is this one. Oh, the sparkle canvases are amazing. Like, you could literally frame this and put it on a wall and not even cover it in diamonds, and it would look amazing. I guess for inventory, because they don't give you an inventory sheet, I'm just going to make sure I have diamonds for every color, and then just go for it. Let's see what happens. I know in my last picture I ran out of a color and I had to order off Etsy. There are a couple ways you can order. If you don't have enough drills, you can either go back to the seller. If the seller doesn't want to contact and doesn't want to deal with you, you can always do Etsy. There are a couple of really great Etsy shops that do diamonds. Or there's also, I believe, a Facebook group. I'll find it and link it in my description box. But it's like a excess diamonds group where you can be like, hey, I need 1,200 310s. And then people can be like, I have leftover 310s as a way to use excess diamonds and kind of pay it forward. So this last one is a huge one, and it's my Aurora Borealis diamonds. And this one is one that I'm doing for me because this is my favorite historical time period. So this is the Queen Elizabeth stained glass. It is a 55 by 90, so it is huge, or 55 by 94. But this is also their Aurora Borealis diamonds, which I've never done before. I've never done a special diamonds kit, which is part of the reason I ordered this. And the other thing is that I absolutely love Elizabethan and Tudor history. They're by far the best things, or not the best things, they're my favorite periods of history to study. And so I always find myself going back to those when I need like a history book to read, or if I get a chance to study anything. So those are the diamonds. I don't see anything particularly special about these guys, but it might just be that certain colors are the accent. Like I said, I've never done one of these before, so I have no way of knowing. Oh my god, that is absolutely huge and absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have so much fun doing this one when I get to it. It's going to look so bomb when it's done. And I still can't get over the sparkle of the canvas. And in case I actually read the back of the box for once, it is a velvet tarpaulin canvas, which I guess is one of the higher end canvases. It's super soft. It's super nice. It's not at all like peely or gritty or fraying like some of the ones you get off of AliExpress are. I just want to open this up to see if I can find... Oh, there we go. So these are some of the Aurora Borealis diamonds, if you can see them. It looks like they have an extra layer of color on top. Here are some of the other ones. So they've got like extra sparkle, and they've got multi-dimensional sparkle. So it's not just like light reflecting off of facets. It's like someone has applied highlighter to those diamonds. Those are beautiful. I'm looking so forward to doing those. And with that, that is what I got off of Diamond Art Club. That is my complete stash of diamond paintings. For y'all, in case you lost track, I'll throw up a quick calculator of how many I have in my backlog, square versus round, and the various breakdown of sizes, because I know a lot of them are the same size. If you have any questions about buying diamond paintings, where to buy them, how to buy them, what to look for, any questions about how I store my backlog paintings, anything at all, hit me up in the comments down below. I love talking to y'all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.